I don't really care about the failures. I only care about the successes. And that's really the key. In fact, when the press writes stories like that, other investors get cautious because they don't want to fail. And it actually hurts the cause, because we want more people taking more shots on goal.
And you've talked about making non-fiduciary types of investments that it sounds like that you expect to fail. What does that mean?
Well, I don't expect them to fail, but I don't mind them failing. Big difference. So we raised two funds. We raised a large fund, about $1 billion, that's meant for regular venture capital. And then we raised a $300 million fund that I call our Science Experiments Fund. This afternoon, I was reviewing a battery technology that is so radical, the phenomena hasn't been tried before. I would say it honestly probably has a 90% chance of failure. But that was okay, because that 10% chance of success would change automotive transportation. That's a shot worth taking. And if it's a 10% chance financially of making 100 times our money, that's also a shot worth taking. So whether you look at it socially or from an investment point of view, that's a shot well worth taking. The other nice thing is, because people are generally afraid to fail, they don't take those shots. There's much less competition for those. It's nice to play where there's less competition.
How many of these bets and shots are dependent on a price on carbon? We didn't talk about that, but does there need to be a price on carbon for these to be economic?
Well, a price on carbon is a good idea. It'll accelerate this kind of experimentation. It'll accelerate the adoption of these technologies in the marketplace. But our investing strategy is, because we don't know whether there'll be a price on carbon, that all the technologies we invest in get to unsubsidized market competitiveness against their fossil competitors within 5 to 7 years of going in production. I'm actually convinced that 5 to 7 years from now, oil will start to have a hard time competing at the margin. I've been on the record saying the oil price will be driven down by alternatives to oil, low-carbon alternatives to oil, whether it's biofuels or batteries or low-carbon electricity, where by 2030, the price of oil in $2006 will probably be $30 a barrel.